In any game of power, one of the greatest dangers is to be transparent, to show too much of your thoughts, plans, and desires. That's why today we're going deep into law number 3, conceal your intentions. This is a strategy of secrecy, misdirection, and subtle manipulation. It's about mastering the art of disguise to keep others guessing and off balance. When you openly reveal your plans, you invite others to interfere, criticize, or oppose you. Those who know what you're up to can anticipate your moves, blocking you before you've even had a chance to act. So, Greene tells us, don't be an open book. Instead, act with subtlety. Show a false front, a misleading intention, or an innocent facade while keeping your real plans hidden deep beneath the surface. To understand why this is so effective, let's look at the psychology of anticipation. Human beings are naturally curious, always searching for patterns and trying to predict what will happen next. We seek certainty, and when we can't find it, we become uncomfortable. If you are too predictable, if your intentions are clear from the beginning, you give away your greatest advantage, the element of surprise. But if you mask your true purpose, people will struggle to read you, giving you the upper hand. Take, for instance, the famous example of the 17th century French finance minister, Nicolas Fouquet. Fouquet made a fatal mistake when he tried to show off his power and wealth by throwing an extravagant party for King Louis XIV, intending to win favor. Instead, his grand display revealed his ambitions, leading Louis to see him as a threat. The king had Fouquet arrested and imprisoned for life. Fouquet's error was transparency. He laid his intentions bare, and it cost him everything. In contrast, had he concealed his ambitions and acted more humbly, he might have remained in power. To conceal your intentions, you need to master the art of distraction. One powerful tactic is to send people down the wrong path. Make them think you want one thing, while secretly aiming for another. This tactic is akin to a magician's sleight of hand, diverting attention away from where the real action is taking place. If people think they know what you're doing, they will be less inclined to dig deeper. Give them a false target, a decoy that keeps their eyes busy, while you make your real move quietly and without suspicion. Consider the legendary story of General Erwin Rommel, the Desert Fox, during World War II. Rommel was a master of deception, famously using dummy tanks and equipment to mislead Allied forces. His fake maneuvers drew the enemy's attention to one area, while he prepared his true assault elsewhere. By the time the Allies realized what was happening, it was too late. Rommel's tactics demonstrate the power of leading others to believe in a false reality while your real intentions remain concealed. Another strategy to keep your intentions hidden is to cultivate an air of openness, all while revealing nothing of real importance. This means talking, but not saying much. Use ambiguous statements, vague comments, and open-ended language that could be interpreted in multiple ways. This not only creates a sense of transparency, but it also puts your audience off guard, thinking they understand you when, in reality, they have no clue about your true goals. Greene tells us to play the part of the well-meaning friend, the honest colleague, the open confidant, while subtly keeping your deeper intentions to yourself. This creates a kind of smoke screen. Those around you think they know your aims, but they're actually seeing a reflection, not the real picture. By the time they realize your true objective, it's too late. You've already secured your position. The importance of patience is crucial in this law. It's tempting to lay out your plans to get people on board or to demonstrate your competence. But impatience is your enemy. Let things unfold slowly, revealing only what is necessary at each stage. Think of it like a game of chess. A skilled player doesn't show their full strategy in the opening moves. They set traps, make sacrifices, and give false clues, all while waiting for the right moment to strike. The great Italian statesman and author Niccolò Machiavelli emphasized the power of keeping intentions hidden. In his classic work, The Prince, Machiavelli advises rulers to be like a fox, sly and cunning, never revealing their true purpose until the final moment. By then, all resistance is futile because the trap has already been sprung. This approach isn't about deception for its own sake. It's about maintaining the advantage in a world where everyone is looking out for their own interests. In practical terms, how do you apply this? Start by managing what you reveal. When you speak about your plans, keep things general. Avoid going into too much detail. Use non-committal language, saying things like, I'm considering a few options, or I have some ideas in mind, rather than this is what I'm going to do. This way, you're sharing just enough to seem open without giving away anything concrete. Also, use indirect methods to gather information. Instead of asking someone outright what they think of your plan, frame it as a hypothetical question or an offhand comment. This prevents them from seeing your inquiry as part of a larger strategy and keeps them off guard. Greene also emphasizes the value of red herrings or false trails. If you know someone is likely to be watching or trying to anticipate your next move, give them something to see, a harmless plan, an irrelevant goal, while you work on what truly matters in the background. In the world of power, this is about giving just enough information to keep the curious satisfied while your true ambitions remain hidden. However, be careful not to overplay your deception. If you're caught in an outright lie, your reputation can take a severe hit. The key is subtlety, planting the seeds of misdirection, not telling outright falsehoods. The best deceptions are the ones that are so layered in truth that they seem almost real. Finally, keep in mind that concealing your intentions doesn't mean being dishonest. It's about strategic ambiguity. It's about showing people what they want to see, not necessarily what is. It's about understanding that most conflicts are won not through brute force or sheer will, but through cleverness, patience, and the art of controlling perception. So to master this law, remember the key lessons. Speak ambiguously, act with subtlety, use distractions to your advantage, and never reveal your full hand. The less people know about your true intentions, the greater your power will be. Conceal your intentions. Never let your opponents know what you're truly after until it's too late. And remember, the less they understand your real motives, the harder it will be for them to stop you. If you enjoyed this deep dive into law number 3 of the 48 Laws of Power, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another strategy. Until next time, keep your cards close and your intentions closer.